The business of pensions is important to the economic growth and financial stability of Barbados and the region. This was the message from Finance Minister Chris Sinclair as he addressed the Caribbean Association of Pension Supervisors 2014 conference and annual general meeting at the Hilton, Barbados. The theme of the conference is planning and strategizing for reform.
It is a #1 priority. It is therefore commendable that CAPS, working in conjunction with CARTAC, continues to make this conference an annual event which can only be of benefit to the pension sector in the Caribbean. This conference should therefore be seen as a call to let the reform happen, as an opportunity to allow for the reshaping of supervision and regulation of the pension reforms in the Caribbean.
The need for pension reform was highlighted earlier by Chairman of the Financial Services Commission, Sir Frank Alleyne.
This increased life expectancy, coupled with persons entering the workforce at a later age, low birth rates, and depressed investment returns, has caused pension plan administrators to rethink decisions relating to pension plans. It is in this regard that the pension sector would, in keeping with the theme of the conference, planning and strategizing for pension reform, need to collaborate with their regional counterparts to effect the necessary changes to the pension market to allow Caribbean people to achieve their retirement goals.
And there's a suggestion that strong action is needed to put the Barbados economy back on a path of growth and sustainability. Chairman Emeritus at Ernst & Young Caribbean and former President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Peter Booz, sounded the warning as he delivered a Rotary Club lecture recently. He says there is an abundance of information that clearly shows the poor state of the economy, including the most recent Central Bank economic report.
What can we glean from the report? 1. The economy declined again in the first quarter. The Barbados economy has recorded net negative growth in the last 5 years. 2. Despite significant tax increases and more set to come, tax revenues have fallen by a staggering $245 million in the last fiscal year. 3. The fiscal deficit for 2013-14 was a staggering 11.3% of GDP. Up from 8% in the prior year.
Mr. Booz says while all is not lost, the road to recovery won't be easy.
What can we glean from the report? 1. The economy declined again in the first quarter. The Barbados economy has recorded net negative growth in the last 5 years. 2. Despite significant tax increases and more set to come, tax revenues have fallen by a staggering $245 million in the last fiscal year. 3. The fiscal deficit for 2013-14 was a staggering 11.3% of GDP, up from 8% in the prior year.
And now a look at how stocks traded on exchanges across the region.
It's always been very proactive when it comes to energy.